Okay, so I'm going to get ready. We have somebody here who needs their feet done. It's very cold, so what I'm going to do is just keep on my sweatshirt and I'm going to put my cover gown over. I'm only using one cover gown for the whole day. If you were in a high risk diabetic foot clinic and had loads of resources, you would want to change one for every patient. But I have gloves and the mask I'm going to change out for each patient. So I feel pretty good about that. Trying to teach you what's ideal versus what's kind of practical. So now I am going to open, I kind of went through this first set in the last video, but I'm going to open my hat. This is a little bouffant to cover my hair. Great idea. Okay. And I'm going to put this so when Craig comes over he can sit in this chair and put his feet on the pad. I'm going to put my gloves on now.
You want Craig over there now?
Yeah, he could come over. Come on over, Craig. And then this mask, which I just picked up off the tarp. Anyway, that's going to go on my face. I use a file that puts up dust. That's why I put the mask on. So we're putting that on. And then I've got my magnifying glasses that go over my bifocals. So many people have commented on YouTube, she's wearing glasses for her glasses, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I usually wear a headlamp, but I'm not going to put it on today because it interferes with the videotaping. So I use, you know what, I'm going to have to put on another pair of gloves because now I've touched this. So if you could get me another pair of gloves out. Anyway, this is my stadium seat. This is what I sit in, which gets me ergonomically correct, where I'm comfortable. Very important to be comfortable. I'm going to take these off now. And thank you. You're the Vanna White of foot care here. All right. And then I will take my puppy pad, put it on my lap, and I will take the first foot. That way I am comfortable. Oh, I just touched it. Oh well. Okay, see, this is where it can get a little dicey. So actually I'm going to need one more pair of gloves. I'm going to try to do this correctly. I'll put these on and then I'll change gloves. Okay. Okay. So I just kind of do a general assessment in my head. I look. Do you have diabetes, Craig?
No.
No, no diabetes. His feet are warm. Ooh, my hands are cold, I bet, huh?
Actually, I'm high risk to be diabetic because I'm Native American.
Okay. All right. So I'm looking through his feet. His feet are warm. He has good pedal pulses. He does have a spider on his foot, however. Okay.
With not all the legs.
Okay. So now everything that Natalie, if you could move that over here. What I will do is put my drill stuff over here. Okay. I have two different drills because I use two different sizes of bits. So this is my little clean mayo stand area. And now this is going to be dirty stuff. So anything I've already touched, I take these and put them over here as well. So move that over here. Okay, I am going to spray. This might be a little bit cool, Craig. It's kind of a, it's what I spray at the end, but I'm going to use it as a cleanser at the beginning too, just to kind of, sorry, Okay, now it's dirty, so it goes in there. He's got a little sore here, so we're going to fix you up with a bandage at the end, okay? I'm looking in between his feet, or toes, in the web spaces. Nothing remarkable there. So I am now going to take my sterilized nippers. This will go in the garbage. I've got my magnifiers on. I'm going to use the nippers first and take off the nail length that has free edge. For nails that are long that need to be trimmed, I'll use the nipper. If they were super thick, I would just use the drill possibly. So that one I'm going to save for the drill. This one, I will take little nips across. Small bites from one side to the next. Now what you can do is put your thumb over it so they don't go flying. I'm not going to do that so you can see. Okay, so this is just trimming the length. Okay, so small bite. Now this one, do you have discomfort in that corner?
I used to.
Okay, it looks like, okay, I'm now going to pick up my little curette. That'll go into garbage. And I'm going to kind of see what's going on in here. I'm cleaning out. Ooh. Wow, you got here just in time. I think this is what would be coming ingrown soon. So this is pressing down. It's ingrowing. It hasn't ingrown. So now I have, look for a small pair of sharp nippers in there. I have specialty nippers in a different bag, not in each one, yes. So I'm using a small pair of sterilized nippers. Oh, the crows are here. If I'm teaching my grandchildren how to caw to the crows. So my year and a half
A
old.
bunch of crows together.
Murder.
A clutch.
Oh, murder. A clutch? Okay, we'll have to. Alrighty. Anyway, enough about the crows. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to get this little corner out. So
Not as good as some, but better than most.
this might pinch a little bit. It's very tight in there. So I want to know exactly where I'm going. Let me know if anything I'm doing is hurting you. I try to do it as painless as possible. That's another goal of this, is to show people that you can do nails painlessly. So I'm holding this in this weird manner here, but this lets me see this corner instead of trying to go anyway. So I'm holding it kind of in reverse. I'm gonna sorry about that. Okay, there. So I got that corner out. Did that hurt at all? No. Yay. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to go back in and clean that out. So in a few weeks, if I had not done this, that would have started hurting you. It doesn't solve the problem, because this will, and we're trying to be here the first Saturday of every month. So in a few months, if you see us come back. Okay, if I press like this, does that hurt? Okay, so once I've taken an ingrowing corner out, I press together to see if it hurts. Now, if somebody had neuropathy and was high risk diabetic, they wouldn't feel anyway. So it's not always, but he doesn't, and he can feel, and that doesn't hurt. So I feel good about that. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to trim a little bit more. Okay. Actually, it's a little bit tight in there too, so I'm gonna go. Oh, you know, I really you don't want to use small, sharp, fine nippers like I just did on a thick corner. As soon as I did that, I realized that's probably not the best, because it can ruin the nipper. So it's kind of doing the same thing over here. There's a bunch of, it's ingrowing. And there's even a callousy part. So I'm going to take these. I'm going to go in there, get that corner, and then kind of peel it backwards. See, this is where I miss the headlamp, but you guys will be able to see better. Okay, so that's pretty tight in there, so I'm actually going to address that with a burr in a little bit. Okay, now in each one of my little kits now I've put burrs sets together. So I'm going to open these up, and I'm going to take my, this is a 1/8 inch. So my furry carbides, which on the medical website are called professional burrs, they're 1/8 inch, most of them. I think we're trying to get some smaller size. Anyway, so I'm putting it in my drill.